When Min was a kid, he used to walk to school wearing an old pair of sneakers. The soles were completely worn out. The laces were frayed, but he wore them every single day. His classmates used to tease him, calling him the boy with the broken shoes. Sometimes, Min felt embarrassed, but deep down, he would whisper to himself, "I may not have new shoes, but at least I still have feet to walk." Min grew up in a humble family. His parents ran a small grocery shop at the corner of their street, and they were barely earning enough to make ends meet. But Min always had a dream to create something that could make the world just a little bit better. So, when it came time to choose a university major, Min picked information technology. Not because it was trendy, but because he saw a path. He wanted to build apps that could actually make people's lives easier. In his first year at university, life was a constant juggle. Min studied during the day and worked as a food delivery driver at night. Sometimes, he'd ride his bike until midnight just to save up a few extra bucks. It was exhausting. People around him would ask, "Why don't you just quit school and work full-time? You'd make more money." But he would just smile and reply, "Because I know some things can only be earned through learning, like chasing a dream." In his third year, an opportunity came up. Min joined a startup competition. He and a few friends got together and poured their hearts into creating an app to help elderly people order their medicine online. He believed in this project so deeply, he worked day and night, fueled by the hope that it could make a real difference in their community. But in the end, the project failed. They couldn't find any investors. There was no support, and one by one, his teammates gave up halfway. It was crushing. And one night, after all the long hours and sleepless nights, Min finally broke down and cried. One of his mentors found him and said something that would change everything. The first failure always hurts the most, but if you stop here, it'll be your last failure. If you stand up again, it's just your first lesson. That single sentence stayed with him, echoing in his mind through so many sleepless nights that followed. And so, Min started over. He taught himself how to code again, from scratch. He took on freelance jobs just to survive. He pushed himself to learn marketing, product design, and how to communicate his ideas better. Each rejection made him a little tougher, a little braver, a little more patient. He was being forged in the fire of his own ambition. 3 years later, Min reconnected with some of his old friends. This time, they decided to rebuild the same project, but they were smarter. Their vision was clearer, and their belief was stronger than ever. They launched the new version of their app, and it started helping thousands of elderly people easily order and manage their medication. And this time, it succeeded. It truly worked when Min stepped onto the stage to receive the Community Impact Award of the Year. He was wearing that same old pair of shoes, the ones that had carried him through every failure, every challenge, every single part of his dream. He smiled at the audience and said, "I may not walk fast, but I never stopped walking." You see, life doesn't require you to start from the top. It only asks that you never stop moving forward. Your old shoes, the long road you have to travel, the criticism, the doubt, they're all just tests. They're tests to see if you truly have the courage to keep going. If you're feeling tired right now, if you've ever felt like you're not good enough, I want you to remember this story. No one is born successful. Only those who believe in their own journey, who keep putting one foot in front of the other, will eventually reach their dream. So please, don't stop. Keep walking, even if it's slowly, because maybe just one more step could be the one that changes everything. And if this story touched your heart, hit that subscribe button and join me on this journey. We're here to spread hope, kindness, and motivation. Sometimes, one simple story is enough to rekindle a flame in a heart that is about to give up. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video, where together we'll inspire each other to never, ever give up.